We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You hear that phrase, a pitcher's best friend is the ground ball double play. Not in Tyler Anderson's case. His best friend is the straight changeup. He's not going to blow you away with the radar gun. Low 90s fastball, but a really good changeup. If he has the changeup, expect him to be around a long time in this one.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Adbert Alzolay will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
And now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Reynolds trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Swing and a line drive, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Max Kepler has in store. He's hitting over 400. Now hold on, I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the Pirate first. We're on to the 2nd now in Pittsburgh. No score on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. The 2-1. Drilled down the line. Throw is in time for the first out of the 2nd. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Oh, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Colin Moran. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. In for strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch popped up. Rizzo is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the first base.
So now here is Max Kepler looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's Jake Marisnick. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Batting eighth.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 3 for 6. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting ninth.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And Hayward has a base hit, and that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So now to the plate, Nico Hoerner. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Next to hit is Matt Duffy. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And that's low, ball 4. So and this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Right on the corner, 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. And he fouls this one off.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here, 6 already, and that's out number 2. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. 4 runs here in this half inning. Full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he
will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
First, lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Down the left field line and deep. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just a 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
In now, Colin Moran. 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marisnick going back into the bushes and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. And it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lays off 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, Max Kepler. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 3 full, and we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Marisnick leads off second with nobody out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Trevor Cahill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And to score, the runner from second.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Matt Duffy. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. 2 down with a runner at first. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. And it's fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 6 and the Buccos 4. Cole Tucker digging in at the plate. The 1-1. Flare out to left center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Next to dig in, Zach Collins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. So a full count now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been...
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Baez stands at first with 1 out. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready now is Jake Marisnick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Right fielder giving chase. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Newman brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at-bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The count now at 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Hoerner. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Jake Arrieta will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bryan Reynolds, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Full count, 3-2. Newman, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Blake Cederlind will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 49. Blake Peterler.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Matt Duffy. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So now into the box is Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4. Here's Chris Bryant now. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And another foul ball. 8 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Colin Moran will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Moran on at first, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
In now, Max Kepler. All even now, 2-2. Arrieta sets. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Flips it behind his back. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Stepping in now, Cole Tucker. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here now the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Right side hit hard, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
It's a grinder AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
At the plate now, Jake Marisnick. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Striding in is Jock Peterson. He bounced out last time up. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Last. Bouncer to the left side, right to Bryant. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Travis Swaggerty digging in now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now back.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Sean Poppin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Sean Poppin.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jason Hayward. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Line softly toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and up next Nico Hoerner, and he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping in once again is Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now to bat, Chris Bryant. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air into shallow left center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Bryan Reynolds. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. So the next to bat will be Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Trevor McGill will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Colin Moran will be his first assignment down of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Payoff pitch on its way. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cole Tucker. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Reynolds at third, Frazier on second, Kepler at first, 2 out in the inning. Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Adam Frazier will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in next, Jake Marisnick. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Rowan Wick will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Now batting, center fielder, Travis Swaggerty.
Now to the plate, Travis Swaggerty flew out last time up. Here comes the 1-2. Opposite field to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up
Next it'll be Kevin Newman in his career versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate here is Bryan Reynolds. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this will be fouled away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jake Arrieta claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Anderson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score.
afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Now into the box, Nico Horner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. On the ground to the left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. He is out.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Williams, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Max Kepler has in store. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So now to the plate, Bryan Reynolds. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Batting third, the third baseman, Steve Ryan.
Standing in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, fouled off. The 1-2. Reynolds leads off first with 1 away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting fourth.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. 1-1, here it is. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .391 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Jock Peterson. Inside and low, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Swaggerty is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And Hayward has a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, Nico Hoerner. 2 balls and a strike now. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Edwin Encarnacion is retired leading off the bottom of the second. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Cole Tucker digging in at the plate. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings, and he fouls this one off. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Matt Duffy. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The first baseman, number 44.
And stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. 1 out, runner at first, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. 1 there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in next is Travis Swaggerty. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Struck him out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
2-1 the count. 2-2 to Adam Frazier.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Bryan Reynolds waits on deck. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So now it's Bryan Reynolds. He singled in his first AB. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now to the plate, Jock Peterson flew out in his only at-bat so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To 2-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Peterson looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Next, here is Max Kepler. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Cole Tucker. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right. The throw home. Colin Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next to the Cubs,
In now is Nico Hoerner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in will be Matt Duffy. It was a walk in his last trip. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Alec Mills will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and digging in next is Travis Swaggerty. And that misses. 2-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hoerner ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Bryan Reynolds. Swing and a little tapper. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1 on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Now at the plate is Ke'Bryan Hayes. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Swing and a miss, and that's it. All set for the start of the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. He stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do anything.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
To the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Not shortstop.
Now at the plate, Cole Tucker singled in his last at-bat. Still even at 2 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Now back, the 7th fielder.
Next, it'll be Travis Swaggerty. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now back,
Dan Winkler will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
your attention, please.
So here's Adam Frazier. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Dan Winkler.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2 and 2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Bryan Reynolds. And that's into the corner, a foul ball. 7th inning ready to roll. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. One and two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick. To 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now it'll be Nico Horner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Heading after it is Kepler. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Edwin Encarnacion now.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now back, right field.
Stepping in next, Max Kepler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Chasen Shreve will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 55.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter on that one.
Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Swaggerty will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Reynolds will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Next up, Javier Baez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And it's 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 4. Andrew Chafin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 39, Andrew.
David Bodie is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings. A ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And a dive, but he's back. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. He's running again. Fouled off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, he's off for second. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. We'll try it one more time for second. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially that. Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Travis Swaggerty. They'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. The tag gets one. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. That's lifted the other way out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Frazier takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's in there as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box, Bryan Reynolds. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and Richard Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. At the plate now is Wilson Contreras. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now. Singled homer run in his last time up. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Misses, ball 2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
6-4 the outcome today. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chasen Shreve claims the win out of the pen, his first. Richard Rodriguez closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.